morning everybody, hope everybody's well, hope you're all okay and enjoying the nice weather we've got, unlike me, but come to that in a minute. Obviously it's been a couple of weeks, if not longer, since I've done a video. Thought it was about time I did one, and you'll be wondering where I've been and what I've been doing and why I've not been putting videos out. There's a reason for it. Firstly, I've been really busy at work, just really busy. It's been really icy outside. And as you know, because of my elbow, I've been sticking to Zwift and not getting outside. We've also had like 30-mile-an-hour winds or ice all the time, so it's just not been suitable. But anyway, let's do an update. So I don't forget anything, I've got a bit of a crib sheet. So where are we at? Today is the 27th, or is it the 26th of February? Saturday morning. I'm about to do a job on here that I'll come to in a sec. So earlier this week I worked Monday and then I started self-isolating. So I've got my surgery coming up on the 2nd of March. So today's Saturday, so Sunday, Monday, 3 days away. I've got my surgery, wires are being taken out my elbow, and hopefully then after that I'll be able to get out on the bike more, but there's a process. So the wires are coming out. I think it was Wednesday I had to go and do a rush down to the hospital in Manchester for a pre-op assessment. So I drove all the way down and all the way back, so it's 2.5 hours each way. It's a 5-hour journey. I was there an hour and got back. Apart from that, I'm self-isolating, so I'm just in the flat. I did an online shop that I did click and collect, because obviously driving all that way I used all the diesel up in my car, so I had to fill up as well. So I collected that, filled up. At the moment, even though I'm trying to ride, I can only do like 2 hours max, because that's all my elbow can cope with. If I do 3 hours, I found this in January, if I do a 3-hour ride, the next day I can't ride because my elbow's too sore. 2 hours seems to be about the limit, but of course what that means is that I've just lost loads of fitness. And at the moment, instead of being able to do 3 hours on just water, I'm just dying after about an hour and a half. There's no energy. So, yeah, fitness is down, but hopefully things are going to return. After my surgery, I'm meant to self-isolate again for 2 weeks before I can return to work. I've got 5 days post-op where I can't do any cardio, so I'm going to be off the bike for about a week, almost a week, because I'm going to train today. I'm going to do a quick ride in the morning, and then I've got to go down to Manchester, stay with my mum and dad who are self-isolating, so that works. Then they'll take me to the hospital on Tuesday morning, and then afterwards I'm going to be picked up by my sister, and I'll stay with my sister for however long I need to before I can drive and come back. And then so that's Tuesday. I won't be able to ride again until Monday, I don't think. So 5 days afterwards, no cardio, and then I'll be back into it. So at the minute, I'm like at the end of a 3-week block. And okay, I'm not doing much in terms of TSS load. So, you know, my training load isn't much, but it's the end of a block. So next week is effectively the bottom of the valley, if you like, and then hopefully I'm going to start climbing back out of it then. Now, they've announced in the meantime that the Fred Whitton is going to be postponed. It's been postponed till September the 19th, I believe, this year, which is good for me because it means hopefully then I've got time to be able to train. But what they've done this year, unlike previous years, is they've only given you till the 12th of March to pull out and postpone till next year. Excuse me. Oh, hang on. So yeah, so hopefully after my surgery I'm really quickly going to know whether I can straighten my arm and whether the surgery's worked. I think I'm pretty confident it's going to work. I'm not even sure if the wire's moving, the K-wire, because when I was on the turbo yesterday I felt it and it didn't feel like it's sticking out as much as it does normally. Anyway, so the other thing I've started to do now as well is I've I've got my mindset screwed on properly to be able to sort out my food and my nutrition and my diet, and to help, I'm working with Athlete Nutrition Coach. I'll put a link in the description below. I did a 3-month program with them, Master Your Nutrition, and that'll hopefully then help me be able to fuel properly for the thread and for training and for recovery, and it's really motivated me to get my weight down as well, which obviously is good for the thread and good for other things that I've got planned for this year. But they're all dependent on my elbow recovering, really. So yeah, watch this space. More will be revealed. Now, I'm going to put in a picture at the end of the video, and I'm going to show you the movement, like how much straight I can get it and how bent I can get it. And then we'll be able to compare later in a subsequent video and see whether the surgery's worked or not. But hopefully a lot of the pain that I get as well when I'm on the bike should go. It's going to take time, obviously, because this has been going on for now just over 6 months, and it's going to take time to heal. It's going to take time to recover. But I'm going to bring you in. The other thing I want to talk about is the bottom bracket on this. So the bottom bracket on this, I fitted new bearings on the 29th of August 2020, and I've tracked how many miles or how many kilometres I've done. So it's lasted almost 6 months. We've done 5,125 kilometres, I'm reading it, I've written it down, on 3,185 miles, and it started clicking yesterday. So the Hollowtech 2 bottom bracket cups that I use and the replacement bearings that I put in. So I've got another set ready to go. I'm going to swap those in a minute. I want to get this ready now to ride later. But what I've also done, I'm not going to film you with that, I will put a picture of the tools that I've got here to do it. But I bought from eBay a second-hand Hope bottom bracket like I've got on the winter bike. So cups, the inner sleeve. I had to buy 2 new little dust caps for the outer caps. They were like £1.20 for 2 or something like that. They weren't very expensive. And what I've done is the bearings that were in it I've taken out because they were not very good. Been used on a mountain bike, I think. And I bought a different sleeve. I bought a road sleeve because the mountain bike one is longer. Can you see? So that's the mountain bike one. Steel bearings in like I fitted on the winter bike, and I put these ceramic bearings in it, but I'm not fitting that one today. I'm going to use these ones up now. 6 months is actually pretty good, but I've had 6 months out of it before, and I've not been standing up a lot. I've not been, because I can't, I've not been doing lots of low cadence stuff because I couldn't, because of my knee and falling off, and I've not been doing that much volume on it either because, again, I couldn't. So I think otherwise it would have perhaps lasted only 4 months maybe. So we'll get these changed. I'll track it again and I'll let you know again in the future when I change and put the Hope ones in. So I'm just using these up because I'd already got these in stock. I bought 2 sets. So I'm going to use these up next. Do that. And then hopefully in a few weeks I'll be able to get out on the road and I'll see you on the road. It would have been so nice today with the weather the way it's been, and yesterday, to get out on the TCR. But typically, now the weather's nice, I'm self-isolating and I can't go out. So I'll put a picture in of what I'm using here. I'll just change the shot for that. And I will put a picture in of my elbow bent and straight. So see you in a minute. So we've got a set of Allen keys, bottom bracket tool, tub of grease, essential coffee, kitchen roll, leg of the tripod, pen knife to flip out the plastic dust shields, preload removal tool, end cap for the other side crank, and then we've got a cardboard box there that I'll just put the crank on when I take the crank out. Right, so bottom bracket swapped, everything torqued back up. The only thing I've got to do is take the old bearings out of those bottom bracket cups so that I know they're all thrown away, they're done then. So this is my arm as straight as I can get it, there, and then as bent as I can get it, and then for comparison, there's the other side, straight, bent. So there's a bit of a gap between that one, a bit straight, not quite straight, and not as far bent, which I don't need it that bent, and then getting it straight, I can get it a little bit straighter if I push it, so it's nearly there, but that's when it's digging in. So that's it for today. Won't be another vlog now for probably about at least a week, but I'll let you know how I get on after my surgery. So thanks for watching, take care of everybody, thank you for all your comments, and stay safe, and hopefully we'll be back out on the road in a week or two. See you later, thanks, bye.